Ellen's called the most significant comedy since All in the Family.
Iger says the network tried to support Ellen, even taking a financial hit on her ad revenue, and only wanted her to slow things down for everybody's good.
Wednesday.
Degeneres says when her show was promoted at all, it was often an afterthought.
Plus Ellen, ABC Wednesday.
And worst of all, 6 of her show's episodes got branded with parental advisories.
This program contains adult content.
What about this was adult content?
Depicting characters who are gay on television in physical acts, I believe, is adult content.
But how is that more adult content than heterosexual couples rolling around in bed, which they do?
Again, we're making a judgment about what our society is comfortable with and what they might not be comfortable with.
Aren't we then just enabling a prejudice in the audience?
We're not telling people necessarily not to watch it.
Iger says it's his responsibility to alert viewers to controversial content. But Degeneres asks, how is it then when Drew Carey grabs a man, the network uses that to promote his show?
Shut up and kiss me.
It's okay to make fun of homosexuality. You can't just have genuine feelings and hold someone's hand. Then you get a disclaimer. But if you want to kiss a guy on the lips and wrap your leg around him and make fun of it, we're going to advertise the hell out of that.
And she says not all joke kisses are equal.
Oh, Paige, you wild, impetuous fool.
This one on Ellen got a warning.
Jolie's not gay. I happen to be gay, and I play a gay person on television. We get a disclaimer. Spin City had the same kiss with Michael J. Fox and Mike Boatman. He plays a gay character on Spin City, but he's not really gay in real life. They don't get a disclaimer. That's a double standard to me.
I think in the spirit of absolute honesty, I'd have to suggest that to some extent there is somewhat of a double standard here. Now again, we think we were unbelievably supportive here in terms of increasing people's tolerance of gay people to get to a point perhaps when there might not be any need for an advisory. But we're not there yet.
It just felt so degrading. And again, just a warning you know, it's my life. It's how I live my life. I love someone, and because of who I choose to love, I get a warning label.
But it was not only the network that had problems with her show. Even some of the gay community said Degeneres had gone too far. She says that really hurt.
Ouch.
Elton John. Every program now is about lesbianism. Shut up, just be funny. You know, my sexuality is not such a big deal to me. Chastity Bono. It's so gay, it's excluding a large part of our society.
You know, I don't know. I don't want to attack them. It hurts, and you know, in my house I have things to say about them, but I wouldn't do it publicly, which is what I wish they wouldn't have done. I get attacked from some people saying that's too gay and you've gone too far. I get letters saying I was going to kill myself, but because of you, I didn't thank you. Which is more important? It's not adult content.
Watching from the other room, girlfriend Ann Heche, who came to show support.
Language?
What was the most important thing Ann said to you this year?
Could be, will you marry me?
And you said?
Yes.
And you're going to?
Of course. We'll be the first ones in line, as soon as it's legal.
Children?
We talk about it. Lately, we've been talking about me having a kid, and if I do that, I'm going to have to do it, you know, like in the next 5 minutes. I'm getting old.
Hi! Hi!
Heche, whose next movie is a romantic lead with Harrison Ford, says she doesn't want to believe that her relationship with Ellen can put a career at risk.
That's not the equation I believe the universe works in. You get rewarded for joy and love. You don't get punished for it.
But what about the way the two stirred up the critics? Remember that moment in front of the president?
Should you have acted that way with the president?
Acted what way? She had her arm around me. Somehow the rumors got crazy and said we were making out and we were kissing. We didn't kiss.
If it's disrespectful in this country to have your arm around your loved one, then I think that's something to say about the country. I actually begged the question, why didn't Clinton have his arm around his wife? It's affection, it's support, it's love, it's how we do it.
What would it take to break the two of you up?
No, well, that won't happen.
Is this still forever, the two of you?
Oh, forever and ever. I just got another ring. I think every year we should add another ring.
Take one, marker.
But after 5 years on the air, next week, Ellen DeGeneres will leave ABC, the place she acknowledges helped her make history.
First of all, I want to say, just in case they haven't gotten the message, and I've told them personally, but I am very grateful. I am very grateful. Thank you for the opportunity. But, you know, if ABC would have come to me and said, look, we love you. We think you're talented. We appreciate all the Emmy nominations you've gotten and all the attention you've gotten us. But you got to understand, this whole gay thing is making us uncomfortable, and we can't deal with it, and we can't handle it. So please come back, because we probably will cancel your show, but please come back and let's develop something new for you that'll make us feel more comfortable. If they would have done that, I'd come back.
If they had said to you, this gay thing is making us uncomfortable, wouldn't you?
I'm lying. I'm totally lying.
Well,
but you understand, I mean, I would have appreciated the honesty of them saying, this is something, honestly, that we can't handle.
so was everybody at fault a little?
No, I don't think so.
Really don't.
No, I refuse to take the blame, and I don't believe ABC or Disney should take the blame.
But given that she was in a very vulnerable period of her life, doing something brave, getting it from all sides, should she have been given just more personal support in some way?
Well, I believe we tried to give her more personal support, but again, I think her own passion got in the way of that a bit. She had a great opportunity, and she knew it. To some extent, she took advantage of it. To some extent, she tried to take advantage of it too much, and the result was failure.
Ellen auditions, take 28.
The final show next week is a 1-hour, star-packed spoof about all of TV's breakthrough moments, from Dick Van Dyke to Lucy.
That hurts. Just wait till I add the boiling water.
And after the taping, there was no celebration.
And I walked out the door with my mother to the sound of silence. I am going to miss the show. You know, it was 5 years of my life, and I loved doing it, and I'm going to miss the show a lot. But it doesn't make any difference to me if I would have stayed on, you know, 2 more years or 10 more years, if I would have been not following my heart and what I think is necessary and what is going to make a huge difference in people's lives. That's more important to me than anything right now. I grew up wanting to be famous. I grew up wanting to be somebody. And then I, all of a sudden, found out that I wanted to be somebody happy. And that was more important than just being somebody. And I am happy. I am so grateful every day. I am so blessed.
The final episode of Ellen, the hour-long one, will be broadcast next Wednesday at 9/8 Central. Ellen DeGeneres also has a new movie coming out, and she said she's talking to another network about possibly another sitcom. And she told us she plans to travel and continue talking to people like those who wrote her, telling them there is no reason to be ashamed.